Hi. Um, this one is this email. Let's see, I don't remember who I sent it to. I sent it to an awful lot of people. It's called "Welcome Home, Sin." Greetings, Sin. I don't imagine females these days recall why they have your brand on their back. A deep wound inscribed at birth, a dark shadow in childhood, a seamlessly endless track of high hurdles in adulthood, and convenient escalator to a dark basement at life's end. Original Sin, I think it's time to tell everyone who you really are, don't you? Being in the closet for this long has taken its toll on you. Your purpose has become unclear. Sin, you just aren't as attractive as you used to be. Bitter lines now grow on your brow. Your skin is peeling. Your odor is quite strong lately. You once motivated the masses to choose between right and wrong. Now, Sin, you motivate only wrong because your lie has grown too large. Your foundation has dissolved into the memories of your ancient founders. Truth, even bad ones, need to be remembered to remain influential. Perhaps being outed is your salvation, Sin. Perhaps if people know who you actually are, your intended purpose will be renewed. After all, taking life without deep consideration for those who lose it is wrong. Stealing from others without an imminent need for one's own survival is wrong. Casting false witness to further one's own advantage is wrong. Sin, there are so many reasons why we still need you. We are not perfect and we will never be so. Perfection, by its very consideration, excludes us. It is an imagined destination, a horizon considered from afar. Sin, you are the potholes, the rifts, the cliffs, the torrential rains, the massive falls on our paths to perfection. You describe our journey. It is a great calling which you should take pride in. However, Sin, it is not fair for you to spread slippery, transparent oil on our path. There are rules. And now, Sin, I must inform you that you have broken them. I'm flipping a coin. Heads I win, tails you lose. It's a win-win, Sin. It's not an easy story to tell. It involves three archaic hominid species and their present-day counterparts. It involves big butts, big dicks, and lots of secrets. It involves contracts between old and new males, old and new females, and a whole lot of finger pointing. It is a story of new beginnings, lust, blame, and burying mother with lies spun by father. New beginnings in Egypt and mixed species. Strong and smooth beings born from a few powerful Neanderthal fathers and unknowingly many Denisovan and Sapien mothers. Educated and subjugated slaves born as mixtures within a trinity of three species, the most powerful of whom ultimately reaching the modern stage of politics, economy, and entertainment. Sin, you are what happened when the Trinity migrated after the last ice age 40,000 years ago from Egypt into Rome, then France and Germany. Since Sin, you are what happened when new Neanderthal female knocked at the door of old Neanderthal female. It was bad. Children hid and the anger and shout. Children hid from the anger and shouting. They ran from the slapping, scratching, and hitting. By no measure did it end well. The archaic Neanderthal father, who never migrated to Egypt, ordered new Neanderthal son and his armies of Denisovan and Sapien warriors to kill old Neanderthal mother. Those who survived the slaughter were placed in caged thrones in giant castles, their freedoms replaced with dreams of hair long enough to reach a hero from below, not among those who betrayed her. And what of the new Neanderthal mother? How does she fit into all of this? She became you, Sin. She became the scapegoat of a crime against a more pure version of herself. She became the dark shadow of Neanderthal, Denisovan, and Sapien past. She ate the apple. She chose the serpent. She did not remain faithful to Eden, to Mother. In old times and new, the apple has not changed. Diamond and ruby studded gold and platinum chains and bracelets, Tiffany crafted bondage for crimes past committed. Silk and linen garments laced by storefronts on Rodeo Drive. Flying carpets, glittering carriages, and limousines carrying makeup covered faces to red carpet affairs. Views from high pyramids and high decks overlooking the masses whose labor it rests upon. Envy of onlookers, building your self-esteem. In old times and new, the serpent has not changed, seducing males of one species, making babies with another. Neanderthal babies born from sapien fathers, sapien babies born from Neanderthal fathers, any combination involving cross-species pollination. More scandalous as fathers' power grows, power and influence, power and sexual prowess, all of this on a landscape of secrets of what actually transpired. A war against Mother in Eden. A son named Adam on command of his father God to accompany his sister Eve to the jungles beyond the Garden of Eden as punishment for killing his mother, Spirit. Where you went wrong, sin, is in the sin you committed. The sin of hiding the truth, the sin of using the truth to extort those around you. In modern times, we have evidence of your transgressions, a bed filled with wax figurines presented to the world on the day following a young woman's murder, following a young man's voice against gun violence, following a rich man's call to arms, uniting the Three Kingdom Nazis to raise arms against their own. A small group of Egyptian insiders sleeping together, trading secrets to keep their hold of our cherished original sin, the loss of our mothers at the hands of greed, vanity, fame, and fortune. Sin, we get it. You've been to hell and back. You've been passed around like a vibrator at a Hollywood cocktail party. Your true identity is held ransom by new Neanderthal, new Denisovan, new Sapien, and mixtures from Egypt and every other place you can build a big house overlooking a beautiful view. Your mother's keeper is Isis. Your father's guard is Horus. Sin, you nap on floating chairs in grand pools and governor mansions, executive suites and tropical villas. Your ears filled with gossip, your eyes filled with images of powerful people doing embarrassing things. You understand the full extent of war, who creates it, and the shadow boxing it really is. You have seen crimes against humanity more times than you wish to recall. You are well known to the warrior class, and now you are well known to us. Welcome to the light, Sin. It's time to shed your cloak of secrecy and be who you really are, the truth of what we've done wrong, and a constant reminder of why we choose right over might. Welcome to your ticker tape parade. Welcome home, Sin. Remembering mothers always, Aram.